Hey everyone, hope you are doing good in these tough times. Welcome to another video by Pythonpool. In this video, we would design a Python script to block some of the website on our devices. For this, we would be using host file which is already present in our device, which manages all the requests to our server from our device, and we will be using date, time and time modules for that. Talking about the host, let's see what is the host file and what does it contains. In the Windows system, you will find your host file in local disk C, Windows, go to system32, go to drivers, here it is, go to etc, and here you find host file. Let's open and see how it look like. In this host file, sites are listed which you want to block on your server. And how you block that website? See, when you make a request from your device to a particular website, you just reach their server. And talking about the localhost server is locally hosted by your own device. So redirecting your request to the localhost server, you cannot reach to the server of your website which you are requesting for. And that's how we block the website. When browser request for that website, we redirect that request to our local server, and the browser could not complete its request and it could not access to that website. So let's understand it with an example. Let me go to a browser and let me open any website like github.com. I could open a github.com. You could see that I am successfully able to reach to that website. But once I add github.com in our localhost file 0.01 www.github.com, and once again I would add it with another server github.com, because we sometimes use only github.com to reach the server. And once I save this file, I go back to my browser, open the new tab, close this one, type github.com. I don't know why. Let's restart our browser, and once I type github.com here, you could see we cannot reach to that website, right? Because our request is redirected to our locally hosted server, which is on which GitHub server is not running. So we cannot see that GitHub welcome page on our device. And once I remove this two lines which I just added, save this file again, open my browser again, type github.com here, you could see we could reach that. Perfect. How we do it with Python, because writing again and again the same websites in the host file is very tedious task, right? So we would assign our Python assistant to do that for us. We would say, hey Python, take these websites, write that on the host file, and from this time to this time block these websites. Let's see how could we do that. Let's head over to our code, create one file. I'll name it practice.py. And once the file is created, let's head over to the code. We would be requiring two functions, two modules, time module and date time module. Import that one, import time, and from date time, we don't want whole date time module, we want just date time function. Import date time, and let's make it short as dt. And once we are done with the importing, we'll continue to our program. First of all, which file we want to change? We want to change our host file, so we need to give path to our host file. So host path should be this path. Let's copy it from here, paste it here. And which file? Host file. Hosts. Is it name host or hosts? Let me see. It's hosts. Perfect. We have gave that we want to render the changes in this path, and to which URL we want to redirect. we want to redirect to a local host URL, right? So let's provide our local host URL here, 0.0.1 finally. And we also need to decide which of the websites we need to block. So let's define the website. Let's define a list of the websites. Actually, I'll consider Facebook. Let's add Facebook here, because we assume that we are designing this script for an organization which use this script for its employees, that during the working hours its employee doesn't get access to social media websites and stalk them during their working hours. So we would be listing all the social media websites like Facebook, Instagram, Gmail. We would be listing that websites to be blocked. So facebook.com and second server www.facebook.com. We are done with the Facebook. Let's head over to Gmail. Gmail.com. Let's stick with these two right now. Okay, we have decided the host path, we have decided the redirect URL, and we have decided the website we need to block. Let's see how we block these websites. So we need to run the while loop until the condition is true. So basically we are running the while loop infinitely. It will be running as long as our system would get started, as long as our script would get started and terminated. So let's see how can we do that. Okay, while true, if, now we'll make our datetime function. If datetime, datetime.now is used to access the current time, current date, current year, current day. So that we'll be using now function for that one. Datetime.now.year, and first of all we pass year, then we pass month, then we pass of course a day, dt.now.day, and we also decide from which hour to which hour we need to block this website. Let's design it from 9 AM to 5 PM. Okay, so 6 PM. So 9, and once we are done with that, it is starting time from where we start blocking the websites. So if I open it from 9 AM today, it will start from the today 9 AM. And if our current time dt.now lies between this 9 AM to this 6 PM, which is 18 in 24-hour format. If our current time lies between these two ranges, what we will do would open our file. Which file? Host file. And where we would find that host file? Path. And in which mode we want to open it? In the reading mode and the writing mode, both. So we would be using R plus for this purpose. So we could also write something in that file, and we will be using opening it as a file. After opening, we would create a variable content which will contain the content of that file. Content would be having everything that is written in that host file, and we see file.read. Once you read, store it in content. And now we say that for website, let's see website in website list. For every website, we are basically iterating this list, this website list. So for website, if we run this loop first time, facebook.com gets stored in this website, then second time www.facebook.com, third time www.gmail.com, like this. So we are running in this website list, iterating this list. If this website is already present In where? In host file. If it is already present in host file, we don't want to write it again, right? So we want our function to pass. If it is already present, then it's okay, we don't want any change in it. And if in case it is not present, else if it is not present, sorry my typing, then write that line. And how we write that? First of all, we write the redirect URL like we written manually, right? First we write redirect URL, then we have some space in between. Let's give some space. Then we write that website name, and website name is here in this website. So we need to write website. And once we have written this, we want our interpreter to jump to the next line. So \n. And once we are done with this, if the condition true, if we are surfing the website around 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. or 12 p.m., this condition would be true, and this if statement would be running, and we have those websites written in our host file. But after we write this, we would like to print a statement that all the files, all the listed websites are blocked. And once we are done with this, we will break the loop. And if our time doesn't lie between 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., then we could reach the websites, right? We don't want to block this website for the whole year or whole day. So we would also design a condition where we could reach this website. So if we are not in this time zone, then again open the file with open what? Open host path. Sorry, open host path. And in which mode we would open? Again in writing plus reading mode, and open it as file. So we would open this website, we would open this file. Once again we would define a content to read this file. File dot read. This time would be reading the line. File would read a lines. Each and every line we would be reading in the file. And once we read the file lines, we say that start from 0th position. Start from the very beginning. Okay. And once we are done with this, for every line, for line in content, if there is not any website, first we need to check that if any website is not present. If not any website in line, if there is not any website in line, what would we do? And which website? We need to define the website, right? For this, I would use list comprehension. I assume you already know list comprehension. For website in website list. So instead of using the loop, I used list comprehension. It is very useful and beautiful property of Python language. So what we are doing, if in the line you don't find any website, so what would you do? You could write that website. Once again, if you don't find, you would write that. So file dot write, and what would you write? You would write that line. If you are not able to find the website, what I mean that once you have opened the host file, you're gonna read each and every line, and in the line, if you don't find the website, that website which we need to block, if you don't find that, then write that line and replace that line everywhere. We don't need to block any website, then replace that line. So write that line, and once you have written that line, then truncate your file. file.truncate. Make your file short to that line only, where you don't have any website which is listed in this website list. Truncate your file to that line only. And once we are done with this, print websites are unblocked. Have fun. Now you could reach your social media websites. Have fun. And once we are done with this, we would break the loop. Let's see how it works. Let's run our script. Python practice.py. All websites are blocked. Now let me open my browser and search for facebook.com. You could see we cannot reach to facebook.com, while we could reach any of the website like GitHub. We could reach GitHub. Yes, we could reach GitHub. To Google, we could reach Google Maps or something. We could reach. We are currently able to surf all of the website, but not those websites which we listed in our website list. Okay, we cannot reach to Facebook, right? And once we pass this time, once we pass 6 p.m., we could try to reach Facebook again, and you could see that you could reach Facebook by then. But right now, how can we unblock that Facebook? Once again, go to your etc folder, host, open this host file with the notepad, and you could see that this facebook.com, gmail.com, Python has written that for us. And once we remove these, save our file, close this, close our browser, reopen it again, type Facebook, hit enter, and we could successfully reach to the facebook.com. So you saw how we could use Python program to block websites on a server between a specific period of time. I don't think you have any doubt. Hope you learned something from this video. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.